What's up, guys? Nostalgic Girl back here with another finds video. Having a little decent luck here. Nothing too big in this last month. You know, it's been a little tough trying to get out there and hit things up, especially with the weather and everything. But yeah, I found a few things anyway that I thought I'd share with you guys. And up first, there's a good find here at a Goodwill I stopped in at. I came across these two cases and noticed that they were sitting in the locked up case. And they had a price tag on them that I was like, there's got to be something in these. And I opened them up, and sure enough, it came with two DSs. So I got the, there's one that is the pink, and then the one that's like the off pink, metallic pink or whatever. But anyway, both systems worked great. And so I went ahead and picked them up. So added a couple more DSs, kind of getting a collection going here. As far as the actual systems are concerned. So anyway, but that was cool and a decent price for those, and looking to flip the pink one because I already have a pink one. Actually, that's my main go-to one for playing, honestly. And then up next, I had stopped in at a store because I wanted to pick up a game for a friend, and they were having a buy two get one free. So on top of the game that I got them, I ended up adding to my collection Blaster Master, which is obviously a classic on the NES. I've never actually played this before, so really excited to get this one. And then one that, I mean, it's probably one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game on the NES, and that is Guerrilla War. I just love this game. Had it as a kid. My brother and I, like, we still, if we get together, we're like, you know, we got an hour to kill. We're like, Guerrilla War? Yeah, let's do it. And it's just, it's a really awesome arcade shoot 'em up game. So then after that, another Goodwill stop. Came across a few good things. Up first, got another 64 controller. As I mentioned, just getting more and more of a collection of these. So I got the green one, and this one, when you look at it, it barely looks like it's even used. So good deal on that. And then I also came across a couple of games. One was Andre Agassi Tennis, complete in box. I know it's not really worth much, but complete in box, couldn't pass that. And then another game that I almost traded for actually a few months ago, and I didn't, and that is Shining in the Darkness for the Genesis. So excited that I didn't trade for that and was able to pick it up for like $2 or something. Then we have Virtual Tennis on the Game Boy. And then on the Wii, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, which the Monkey Ball games are obviously fairly popular with some people. I've never really got into them a whole lot, but I mean, honestly, if my Wii hadn't crapped out on me here, I think I would give it a try and probably get into it a little bit, but unfortunately, my Wii's down right now. And then I also picked up, due to some clearance items, as well as just some 2-for-1s again, buying gifts for people, but I was able to pick up Elder Scrolls Skyrim, as well as Dishonored, and these I'm probably going to keep sealed, and then also for off the clearance rack, Max Payne 3. So I'm starting to kind of get into just keeping games sealed when I buy them now, especially when I get clearance rack and stuff. I don't really know why. I guess mainly just because I know I'm not going to play them, at least for a really long time. So yeah, these are going to probably stay as they are, mint, complete, complete in box, unopened. So, maybe I'll turn around and sell them eventually. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but got those for a good deal. And then another Goodwill stop landed me a couple PlayStation games. Crash Bandicoot 2 and Micro Machines V3. And then finally, probably the best game that I've picked up in quite a while is Hooters Road Trip. And this thing, I mean, it's still, I think they opened it one time and they played it, because I mean, this thing is in mint condition. Yeah, and you can just tell they probably at one time playing it and they're like, oh my god, this is so much fun, I can never play it again. And then finally here, had some deals at Half Price Books. And there at Half Price Books, for starters, because I had everything packed away, waiting for my move to happen, for like $5, I picked up just a generic Tommy Super Nintendo controller. I thought it was a decent price just for $5, and it's actually a pretty solid controller. I was pretty happy with that. And then I picked up 2 SNES games that I got for 50% off on them, or one was 40%, one was 50%. As a whole, I didn't get a great deal necessarily on them, because when I tell you I got them 40% off, 50% off, at least the half price books around here, they just mark stuff up quite a bit. I've posted things on Facebook before about just how ridiculous they have them marked up. So with these two games, I think I essentially got them about more like 15% cheaper than what they go for like on eBay and such. So not amazing deals, but at the same time, these are two really good games, really sought after games. And then that is Contra 3: The Alien Wars on the SNES, and then Final Fantasy 3. So these two titles right now are probably the biggest titles that I have in my SNES collection. I don't really have a lot yet to that collection. Just because, quite frankly, SNES games have really gotten expensive really quick there. And so as soon as I started collecting for it, I immediately stopped collecting, just because it just wasn't in my price range to be paying at least $10, $15 a SNES game. So yeah, and then they're hard to come across in the wild. So, but with those, with getting the discounts and stuff, I figured that kind of justifies it. They had some other games. They had like a Mega Man X there. That I really wanted, but I wanted it at the 50% off, so then it was more reasonable, but someone picked it up before then. Donkey Kong Country was one that someone grabbed right away. They had Yoshi's Island, which I debated and instead went Contra. I feel like I have a better shot at getting Yoshi's Island somewhere else. And I hadn't really come across Contra a whole lot. So anyway, and yeah, I think there's one or two other titles that I already had. Banjo-Kazooie is one for the 64 that I debated about, didn't get. And then someone picked it up anyway. So yeah, but I mean, the half prices around, they're ridiculous. They have like a complete in box Castlevania for a Sega Genesis, Bloodlines, if I'm not mistaken. Like $150 or something like that, just outrageous, and that's how they roll. And they have been known to buy games too that are repros and whatnot, and just they don't know, they don't care. So I was hesitant to buy these, but with just looking at the condition and stuff, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is okay. I should have had them open up, I didn't, but they're legit cards. So anyway, so that's what I've picked up here recently. Not a big haul or anything, but some decent games and some good prices on them. And yeah, I'm really excited. I've been talking with some people about getting some other games here soon, so I'm really excited to once I get those, to share them for the next month. So anyway, what have you guys been collecting? I hope things have been going good for you guys with the winter here, slowly getting to an end. Garage sale season starting to get right around the corner. Really excited for that. Really hoping I can start hitting some things up. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.